Sawant, thank you so much for being with us on this show. We thought today we must discuss critical issues which face the Indian judiciary. But before that, a very important question on the fundamental basic tenets of the Constitution. There is an all-out attempt today to discredit the word secular and to discredit the word secularism. You were one of the eminent bench of judges of the Supreme Court that upheld secularism as being a basic tenet of the Indian Constitution. Can you just explain that?
In fact, the basic structure consists of the preamble of the Constitution, the fundamental rights, and the directive principles as well. And in the preamble itself, the word secularism has been inserted deliberately by the Constitution amendment made in 1977. Therefore, there was no question of our emphasizing it. It was already there. We had only to bring it to the notice of the government and the people.
Why do you feel that the word secular and secularism is under attack?
It appears that it is under attack only from a section of the population. And unfortunately, this section happens to be a part of the Hindu society. Nobody else, that means no other religious group, has been contesting it. It appears that India being dominantly a Hindu society, about 82% of the population is Hindu. Some fundamentalists, religious fundamentalists, want this country to be theocratic. And if it is to be theocratic, they want it to be Hindu religion society. And in this connection, they always point out the instance of Pakistan, which is also a theocratic society. So therefore, they want this country to be a theocratic state and the all other religious bodies and communities to be secondary citizens. So give primacy to the majority and the rest will be only subordinate to the majority.
Do you think this fundamental change to our republic can easily happen, or do you think there will be a strong contestation?
There will be a strong contestation because even among the Hindus, the majority is against making this state a theocratic state. Unless an appeal on the basis of emotions for being a Hindu theocratic state gains ground on account of the vicious propaganda which is being carried on through the print as well as the electronic media, gains upper hand.
But as of now, you think there will be a strong contestation?
There is bound to be a strong opposition to changing any word in the Constitution today as far as secularism is concerned.
Sir, recently we had a rather unpleasant incident of a Supreme Court judge, sitting judge, making a comment saying that if he were a dictator of this country, he would like to ensure that the Gita and the Mahabharata are taught from standard 1 onwards.
There are two things which he has stated. First of all, he wants to be a dictator, and dictatorship is an anathema to our Constitution, which is democratic. Secondly, he wants to impose Mahabharata on the entire country. And what is Mahabharata? Does he want the ethical part of it to be imposed on the people? Then it is welcome. But then Why only from Mahabharata? All religious books, whether it is Quran, Bible or Granth Sahib or Avesta, they are all teaching us ethical principles. And that is what religion consists of. And then why have any particular religion or religious book? Let us have ethical guidelines for all the sections of the society, whether it is Hindu, Muslim, Christian or Parsis. So you should say, I would welcome a judge saying that if I were a dictator, I will impose all ethical guidelines as principles for personal conduct as well as the societal conduct. He should have said that. Why refer to only one book? Many times you are a socialist, a secularist, a democrat only on the platform, but what you are inside comes out occasionally and on casual occasions as such.